guys, welcome back to another video. Okay, so sorry about the lack of background and the mess, but we're gonna keep moving. Okay, so what I'm doing here is just measuring the beer can top to my forehead. Now guys, please be careful. Okay, cut aluminum is super duper duper sharp, but I'm just using a NYX white jumbo eye pencil to map it out and figure out exactly where it's gonna go. Then you're going to actually see me, I'm so sorry. First, what we are going to do is protect our little hairs from the actual latex itself. So whenever I put latex over this particular part of my hair, it's not going to get ripped out and it's just going to pull off very gently. So then after that, I'm going to remove the makeup that is in the area that I'm going to be doing the special effects prosthetic because we just simply don't need it. Okay, so we're going back to the same exact technique that I used in my first tutorial, where it is you lay down the liquid latex, cover it up with cotton, and then resaturate that cotton with more liquid latex to build up kind of the wound bed that you want. Okay, so I realized not everybody was blessed with a 24.5 head like I am. So if your beer can top does not fit on your forehead, just find another place to put it. So here I am measuring it out, making sure that my wound bed is going to fit the actual can itself, and it's looking good, looks like it does. So to attach it to the actual wound bed itself, I am going to put down like a layer of liquid latex around the edges of the can, and then actually take more cotton to attach to that latex, and then cover it back up with more latex. It's kind of like a latex cotton sandwich all the way around. Now, I'm not going to be taking it completely on the top up there where you see that I do have hair. It's just not necessary, and I can paint around that to make it look like it's part of the wound bed itself. And I'm just going to be kind of creating a more blended seam with that latex. That's what you saw me doing there. Just using a blow dryer to obviously dry down the latex. Guys, be careful. Aluminum heats up. Okay. So anyway, once it's nice and dry, we're just going to take some face setting powder and just a big fluffy brush and make sure we take away all that shine and stickiness off of the latex. Going back in with our alcohol activated paints palette, I'm just going to be applying a beige color to the latex itself. So whenever I put on the the actual skin foundation, it's going to blend more seamlessly. Now guys, I put on way too much foundation, so you don't need as much as I put on, but you know, just use as much as you want, I suppose, but you don't need to use as much as I did. So I'm blending it out, and then eventually you will see me use a beauty blender after I have powdered it, just to blend out the edges and make them a little bit more seamless. Here we go. There we are. I'm doing what I said. Okay, so moving onwards, we're going to actually paint it. Now guys, what I ended up doing is wanting to make it look like it was a fresh wound. So fresh wounds don't quite have a ton of bruising around it just yet. So I wanted to make the actual wound bed itself pretty dark and vibrant, you know, that bright red, fresh wound type look. But then the actual area around it, I wanted to keep pretty, not very pigmented. I can't think of the word right now, but anyway, pretty sheer. So you'll see me kind of take the alcohol activated paint, put it down on the areas like further away from the wound itself, and pat it with my finger. And I'm just kind of shearing it out whenever I'm doing that. So you can paint it however you want. This is just particularly how I wanted to do it, and I really liked how it turned out. got the wound bed pretty much painted the way that I want it to look, it's time to blacken the eyes. So I'm going to be using this cream or grease-based paint bruise wheel to do just that. Guys, I used alcohol activated paints at first and it was a horrible decision. Please do not do that. It burns so bad. So once I get my eyes nice and blackened the way that I want them to look, I am going to apply the Bin Nice Scab Blood all the way around the wound. Now, I ended up using about three different layers, or 3 layers to give the amount of blood that I wanted to look like. I don't know why I'm struggling. Anyway, it took about 3 layers going all the way around for me to get the bloody look that I wanted to achieve. Then I'm actually using some fresh blood this time, so I just kind of plopped a little glob of it at the top and just let gravity take control from there. Once I get all of this done, I'm going to be applying some nicotine tooth stain to my teeth and do a little quick wardrobe change, and that's kind of that. Thanks so much for hanging out with me on this one, guys. It was super fun to do. I hope you liked it. Bye! Thanks so much for tuning into this week's video. I hope that you like it. It's just another super simple special effects video that I think you guys might like for Halloween, maybe a quick Halloween idea. Little word of warning though, the nicotine that I used on my teeth to give the brown effect, I've already ripped it off of my 2 front teeth. This is the nicotine that I used. It is kind of difficult to get off, so just a little word of warning there. Not impossible, just a little difficult. But as far as everything else, it'll come off super easy. But yeah, this look was super simple, didn't take me very long, like probably 45 minutes or so. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it, and stay tuned next week for my next video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!